This is what almost 40 looks like as a man.
Just show the camera to you and see what 40 looks like on a woman.
Yo, what is going on, guys? Got a video for you here today from Alpha Central titled "Man Politely Tells a Woman No During the Date and He Walks Off." Now, this is obviously a huge problem, guys. You know, everybody should be sounding the alarms. A man said no to something, which of course is unacceptable. Let's jump into the video.
I matter in a guy.
Yeah.
All right, so step on the scale. Because I think...
Baby, you real funny. You can't ask a grown woman to step on a scale.
Well, why would you judge guys based on height?
Why would you judge women based on their weight?
Because you can change your weight. I can't change my height. I'm born with what I have.
You can't change your weight. What
You
if
can.
you to gain or lose weight?
You can change your weight. So you're not going to step on it.
No, I'm not going to step on the scale.
She said you can't change your weight, and her examples involve your weight literally changing. That should tell you everything you need to know about a woman like this.
I think no matter what, a powerful man will simp to a woman. Therefore, a woman in every circumstance in life is superior to a man. I think woman is just a superior gender in general.
So what's your type?
Tall, strong, dominant.
So then wouldn't that be superior to you?
Never. Any man, if you make more money than me, if you're stronger than me and you're taller than me, you'll still simp for me every single time.
A tall, strong, and dominant man who also simps for his woman is a man that doesn't exist, and even if he did exist, she would dump him in a heartbeat because she won't be able to respect a man like that.
Yo, I cannot with all the angry single women in her comments. Like, let me get this right. A woman comes on the internet to show appreciation to her husband who works his ass off. Instead of being proud of her for showing appreciation in her relationship, y'all gather in her comments like a coven from Hocus Pocus to fact check her gratitude. And are in there like, oh, well, you're working, you're making sacrifices. What sacrifice? She's not sacrificing a goat, she's making ribs.
Modern women honestly just pretend to support each other, but the second they see something they don't like or something that makes them jealous, they turn on each other in a heartbeat.
What's your body count?
I'm not going to give you a number because I don't believe in body counts and I swear I haven't counted. It seems like such a high school thing to do, like...
How are we going to go on a date if you don't answer any questions? Oh! What is your pitch in 3, 2, 1?
She's hot, she's smart, and I want to save her from him.
If there's one thing we can count on modern women for, it's that they will always try to keep their fellow sisters single and miserable. But if she gets triggered by the body count question, she doesn't need any more help in that department.
First of all, I would never get in the way of 2 girls. Second, I don't know, what did I do wrong? Let's hear it. You could be honest.
It's like a vibe thing. It's the body count of it all. I think anybody...
Before Jess said she liked experienced guys, so, you know, everyone has different opinions. Oh! I'll take it. I respect that way of thinking, though. Everyone's different. It's cool.
Men naturally prefer women who haven't been with a whole bunch of guys, and if a woman needs another woman to defend her number of bedroom partners, then the question has already been answered. The number is far too high.
Or PS5.
PS5.
Why not me?
Because, like, PS5 is forever.
And I'm not forever?
Nah, you're for the streets.
No video games worth more than me?
Yeah.
Not valid.
That guy could take the PS5, sell it, and make a profit. Taking her out on a date would cost him a lot of money and wouldn't give him anything in return.
It is so important to remember what your woman wore on the first date because it's special. It's special to her because when you remind her, hey, I really love what you wore on the first date, she'll go try it on. And then she'll say, hey, I used to be so skinny and beautiful, and that will set a goal for her to lose 10 to 15 pounds to get back to where she used to be.
The guy gets a good one over his wife, and her response is to immediately choose violence instead of just laughing it off and telling him that it was a good joke.
I could see she got scars on her legs, couple battle wounds.
So,
that kind of alarms me. You know, some hair though, a lot of hair, but I'll take baby to get that wax treatment though. We might be able to figure that part out.
You know, in the comments section, there is an army of modern women who are going to say she's absolutely perfect, smart, and beautiful the way she is. and he's a monster for saying otherwise.
How long do you think you should wait before having with somebody?
I like to wait. If I actually see a potential of a relationship and I want to be in a relationship, I wait a while, I would say, more than the average person.
Coincidingly though, if you don't see a potential for a relationship, you're willing to have immediately.
If I'm like traveling, yeah, I want to have experiences, yes.
Yeah, and you just were traveling, correct? Yes. You were in Europe. Like, okay, while you were in Europe, like, was there just like some dude, maybe you were at a party or something, I don't know, and an hour later, like, you guys are hooking up?
Yeah.
It sounds like she wants the experience of having Chad and the bad boys in the bedroom, but also the experience of making a man wait for something that those other guys didn't have to wait for.
But if you mark the person as somebody you want to have something long-term with, do you have a sense of how long you'd like to wait?
I've done a couple months before.
The next guy that you potentially see as having a relationship with, are you going to want to wait to have with him?
Yes.
Just off of the back of having a string of short, like immediate, casual encounters.
I mean, there weren't that many, but yeah.
If you don't mind me asking, how many?
Over the last 6 months?
Yeah.
Like 4.
4 different flings in 6 months. It's probably a good idea if she doesn't mention how many she's had in the last year. That number would be most likely disturbing.
It almost occurs to me though, if this is somebody that you see with long-term potential, wouldn't that be the guy who's more deserving of sleeping with sooner?
No.
If you don't have any sort of objections to sleeping with somebody fast, because you don't, why would you make a potential boyfriend wait to have sex?
For me, it's meaningful.
If that is the case, why engage in casual encounters?
Because I'm on a different side of the world. I'm 20. I'm living life. I want to experience that. I haven't done it before. I want to experience hookup culture. It was fine.
She doesn't believe in meaningless casual hookups, and yet she insists on having meaningless casual hookups because she's in Europe and it's adventurous. Hilarious.
I wish we could choose our baby fathers. I'd laugh at that, but that is a real tweet. And if this girl didn't know, yes, you can choose your baby fathers. Unbelievable.
It's funny how modern women will talk endlessly about consent, but then will turn around and say that they didn't have a choice in the fathers of their own children. They want it every other way that gets them to avoid accountability.
My boyfriend will not propose to me until I get my finances in order. That's not how we want to start a marriage.
A time crunch. How long have you guys been together?
About 3 years.
Yeah?
Yeah, and we've lived together now for over a year. And we just signed it. Yeah, he's in the lobby.
Really?
So we just signed a 2-year lease together, actually, like last month.
Have you guys lived together?
For a year already.
Oh.
So in the same place, we just extended our lease.
So he'll share a contractual agreement with you, but okay. On a marriage.
She moved in, he's clearly paying for everything, she's clearly in an insane amount of debt and refuses to take on that debt with a marriage license, and the only thing she's willing to do is get deeper into debt.
I mean, that's fair. If you don't get your... But you spent $800 more than you brought it in on last month, or $1,100 more than you normally do. So obviously you give a... You don't give a marriage, you don't give a proposal. You care more about sweet treats than the marriage. I mean, that's what your actions are leading to. Yeah. So what do you mean that's why you're here? I can't stop you.
We can get a sweet
I can get you a tool. You spent $800 more than you brought in. Yes, you can get a sweet treat together. Maybe he pays for it.
Yeah.
The only reason why she wants to get married is because of the fantasy. She wants the dress, the party, and the attention from other people she barely knows in her life. She couldn't care less about the guy she's with.
Maybe you pay for it within a budget. I mean, what are you talking about?
Yeah. I don't know. To be honest, I think I'm embarrassed by spending that much, and I just,
Then why haven't you changed anything? Because that's a lot of cop-out talk. That's a lot of, like, oh, I know I am. Or I'm just embarrassed.
Yeah.
Why? Why are you? Dig deep.
Well,
Let's have something to work with.
I have gone through a lot of different boyfriends, and I finally found the one that I want to be with. And I think this is what I need to do to get my life together.
Getting run through by a lot of different boyfriends does not explain taking in a crazy amount of debt. It's just an excuse to get pity and to get out of explaining that she has no self-control whatsoever.
When you see me put my phone up, walk behind me, not in front. So you're upset with those two people. Why? Because they walked your video. First off, Who brings a tripod or a phone setup to a carnival? And secondly, people are at the carnival to have fun, not worry about walking through your video. So put your phone away and go jump on a roller coaster.
She honestly thought that posting in revealing clothing, vaping in front of a cheap piece of carnival equipment while shaming dudes for minding their own business was going to go viral. That's just weird.
Not the same person as I was when I was 19 and had my first kid.
No. You're not the same person you were before you had a child.
No, because I was a kid.
No. It was because you had no children. Two things can be true at the same time. You may have been a kid, but you also weren't a mother. You look at life differently now as a mother versus if you had made it at 23 with no kids, you still would have been a kid in your mind, but it would have been childless. You're not the same. You're a mother.
It's kind of frustrating to hear a woman refer to herself as a kid when she's 19 years old, but a guy gets to be lectured about how he needs to be a man before his 16th birthday. The double standards are ridiculous.
You find the man of your dreams. You feel like God sent him to you. You feel like the angels delivered you to them. And it's stamped on his head, God sent, right? You got to choose between your children's life or your husband's life. Who do you pick? There you go.
This is the type of woman who will put "my kids will always be my priority" in her dating app profile, but she'll expect any man who comes into her life to make her a priority in his life.
That is all we need to hear.
You're right.
Your biological imperative is changed. As soon as you had a child, your biological instinct says protect the child. And see, if you and me were together, that child will at least be mine. So I'll be willing to die for you to protect my child because you got it into the next generation. But if that child's from another man, I'd have to die for another man's seed to keep going. That ain't how we work.
Well, when you put it like that.
Yeah, that's what I need you ladies to understand. It's not just a thing to ding you ladies and be like, no.
That is also true. I appreciate you taking the time to kind of break it down in this way.
Single mothers will never understand how insulting it is for a single man to be expected to take care of another man's child. She acts like the man gets no say in such matters.
I hate when I see a man that's so fine and then I pass him and he doesn't say anything. When people say, oh, girls don't shoot their shot. Yes, they do. If I look at you like this, say you walking this way and I'm walking like this, and if I look at you like this, that's me shooting my shot. Come say something.
Got it. So look for women looking at you in the same way that you would look at a guy outside of your car begging for change.
Women who shoot their shots by glancing over at a guy are just completely stupid, in my opinion, guys. Again, the only way to tell would be to also be looking at her at the same time, which of course she considers creepy. And just by the way, just because a woman looks at you doesn't mean that she's interested in you. So even if you act on it, now you're creepy. I mean, this whole thing is just so damn stupid.
Yeah.
What are the benefits of having a short wife?
I don't know any. I only know disadvantages.
What do you mean?
I mean, look at yourself. You're like 5 feet of fury walking around in the house with sass and unsolicited life advice. You claim that you can't reach the top shelf, but at the same time, you can reach all my nerves. I swear you give me all the house chores to do, claiming you need a tall guy for the job. And it's very, very scary when you get angry. People think it's cute. It's not cute when short girls get angry. You can actually feel the room getting smaller. And it's like having a chihuahua in a tiny place. You know you can knock the shit out of that in one punch, but you're very scared at the same time.
It's come to the point where a man's height is just an asset for a modern woman to use, and if she doesn't get her way, then her fury will make that man scared for his life. That's not cute, it's incredibly toxic. In only one move, she already told this guy her intentions. She only wanted the prospect of getting presents from the guy. She was still uninterested in him. She's already starting to plot all of the ways that she's going to keep her friends single. If she can't have what she wants, then nobody can get what they want. That's how modern women operate.
Women talk about how much they miss an alpha masculine man. And I want a man to come and do this for me and provide and take care of me, and I'm tired and I fell for the feminism and the working and I'm exhausted and I want to have kids, and that whole tune that we've been hearing. I've heard it a lot and I sympathize and I understand a lot and I empathize. But I seldom hear them say, and this is what I will give.
Never.
Daddy, can you relax? I'm on a roll here, okay?
The reason why these women will never talk about what they will give a man is honestly because they have nothing to offer men. They think that existing is enough.
But I hear it a lot of what they want to receive, and I get it. But what are you gonna give, you know? And then when I ask them, it's always like, oh, I'll make him a home. Baby girl, do you even know what that entails? Do you know the dedication, the work, the commitment, the sacrifice, the selflessness that it takes to give a man a home, to give yourself a home? It's a lot of hard work.
The only thing that woman will sacrifice is her husband's money to hire a maid to clean the house for her. Anything more than that is considered a legalized form of slavery, apparently.
Tinder's implementing a height filter to allow women to filter out men below their preferred height. So now implement a weight filter to allow men to filter out women above their preferred weight. So they never again have to get catfished by another XXL.
Adding those filters for height and weight will do nothing to help dating applications, and that's because Tinder is completely useless as a dating application. It won't stop people from straight up lying. But I'll say this, guys, if women get height filters, men sure as hell better get weight filters. Hey, maybe even add body count filters to that.
So funny when girls complain like, oh, guys only want one thing. It's like, it's a problem, right? Girls want every single thing all the time and complain about one thing. No, I wish girls only wanted one thing. It didn't matter what the one thing was, just want one thing, right? And the one thing the guys want is the easiest thing in the entire world. You don't have to spend money. I just have to literally But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, girls have all these standards for guys, and then when it comes to them, they're like, well, I'm not gonna like do anything for it. I'm just gonna expect the world.
It doesn't matter what the guy wants in a relationship, it will always be offensive in the eyes of a woman. It doesn't matter if it's bedroom fun, someone to help keep the home tidy or something, or just someone who's nice. It's all too much work for her.
Name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I really want to know.
Yeah, my name Key, I'm 28. Really, to be honest, man, the physical attraction just isn't there. But I was gonna give you a chance. I was gonna hear you out. You know, it's not. I mean, you don't look bad at all. But I mean, you know, you look pretty good. But then you said you rap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really cool with that. And all the traveling and stuff. So like the rapping, the traveling, the being out. It's just, I don't like a busy woman like that. That's too doing a little bit too much. Yeah.
Okay, that's understandable.
Like, pretty much, it went back and forth almost every dude up here. So I feel like it kind of a little argumentative.
Modern women have convinced themselves that men are only interested in physical attraction, but the second she shows her terrible attitude, men will find her instantly unattractive, regardless of how she actually looks.
What's the most amount of money you've ever spent on a girl?
Not 120?
Huh?
120?
120 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh!
We'd never be in the stingy allegations, man.
That's the most you've ever spent in your
Oh, is that a lot?
23 years of living.
Yeah.
So goddamn.
This guy knows that leading with your wallet will only lead you to one place, and that one place is absolutely nowhere.
As the wife, you have a unique ability to either make your husband feel deeply respected or deeply disrespected. If you choose the latter, then you are choosing to throw a grenade into the middle of your marriage. You are choosing to pull your husband down and the marriage along with him. That's the choice you make when you deliberately dishonor and disrespect him, when you intentionally make him the object of scorn and ridicule, when you emasculate and belittle him.
If a wife believes that she's entitled to disrespect her husband, be it privately or publicly, then she's already decided that the marriage isn't worth it. It's only a matter of time at that point.
A wife should respect her husband because he is her husband, just as he should love and honor his wife because she is his wife. That's the reason. That's how your husband earns your respect, by being your husband. You owe that to your husband. Now, you might say that your husband deserves it when you mock him and berate him and belittle him and nag him and scold him and parade his flaws around in public. But I would say that nobody you love deserves to be treated that way by you. And if you think in those terms, then you obviously don't love them.
If a woman cannot bring herself to respect her man, then she's not worthy of that man's time or loyalty. It just shows that she's incapable of the, yes, I said it, bare minimum to make any relationship work, and that includes marriage. But anyway, guys, we're going to be leaving today's episode there. As always, don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you are new here. Drop a comment, and I will see you all in the next one. Make sure you take care of yourselves. Peace.